Hi, this is Grandma Lori. Today's story is Jax and the Ball of Yarn. Jax was the tiniest puppy. He had just arrived at his new home. He hadn't been away from his family ever, so coming into this big house made him nervous. Jax's new family was fun. Mom and Dad were there, as were two big brothers, Jack and Evan. They played a lot, but with his tiny legs, Jax tired out easily. Being such a little puppy, Jax slept a lot. One day, as he slept next to Dad's desk in the office, the doorbell rang. Dad picked Jax up and went to the door. It was a new visitor.
"Come on in. I think we've got everything set for you,"
said Dad. "Oh my, he's adorable," said the visitor, whose name was Leslie. Leslie picked up Jax and started scratching him in his favorite place, just under the collar. Mom came out of her bedroom and said, "The boys are at Grandma's, but they may stop in from time to time. Here's a list of things to remember for Jax."
"We need to get going if we're going to catch our plane,"
said Dad. With that, they said goodbye to Jax and Leslie and were out the door. Leslie looked around and said, "What are we going to play with? Oh look, it's a big ball of yarn. I bet you can catch that." Jax looked at the ball and thought, "Well, this isn't going to work. It's bigger than I am." Leslie picked up the ball and threw it across the floor. The end of the ball flew out, and a pile of yarn flew into the air. Jax looked at it for only a second, and he was off like a flash. He grabbed the end of the yarn and tugged. It was too heavy, though, so he fell backward and let go of the end. Leslie laughed and came over, rolling the loose yarn as she went. "I guess that's a little tough, isn't it? Let's try this again." Leslie threw the ball again. This time, even more yarn came flying out. Jax chased it like his life depended on it. He tried to stop before he hit the ball, but instead slid into it when he put his brakes on. As he ran into the ball, it exploded. There was yarn all over the place. Jax didn't know where he was for a minute. All he could see was white yarn. Leslie rushed over. "Are you okay, Jax? Where are you?" Leslie saw the ball of yarn move and heard a tiny squeak. As she unwrapped the pile of yarn, she found Jax. She laughed. "Okay, buddy, I think playing catch with the ball of yarn isn't such a good idea. Let's find something else to play with," Leslie said. By the time Jax was all untangled for the yarn, he was so tired. Leslie had to work, so she put Jax on the couch so he could sleep in comfort. For the next few days, Jax and Leslie played with his various toys. They played fetch. They played tug of war. They played chase. But after every game, Jax had to lie down. He was pooped. Mom and Dad came home after a week. They thanked Leslie for taking such good care of Jax. As Leslie closed the front door, Jax got on his back legs to look out and whined, "Come back! Come back! It was so much fun! Where are you going?" Dad said, "Don't worry, buddy. Leslie will be back next time we go on a trip." This has been Grandma Lori. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the story.